I see him walk up to my front window where Apollo is sitting in the front seat, and he is looking in the window.
Hello?
Bro, come here. Yo, I swear to God, I saw something in the mirror right when that happened.
Oh! Bro, I just see the f***ing cabinet close.
No
the
way.
F***ing cabinet.
What is it called? Fuck! Oh, Jazz, just get back.
The most chilling part of any Appalachian encounter is realizing you are no longer alone. Imagine heavy, unexplainable footsteps outside a 100-foot-tall metal tower, or an aggressive, shadowy face staring back from your own mirror. Who is really watching you? On August 15, 2026, the YouTubers from Hype Mike uploaded a video documenting a high-stakes 24-hour shift at Tower 13, the last operating fire lookout in this remote part of the Appalachian Mountains.
Right now, I'm on my way to the highest point of the entire Appalachian Mountain region because we are trying to find what's at the very top. What stands up there hovering above all the trees is the last known operating fire tower in the entire region. The last person stationed here reportedly began documenting strange lights moving through the forest and suspicious symbols on trees that weren't there the day before. And then, without warning, he disappeared. Tonight, we'll be taking over his shift at that exact fire tower.
The group first settles into the cabin at ground level as an eerie silence spreads through the surrounding forest. Soon afterward, a mysterious audio transmission warns them to ignore any strange voices they might hear. Tower 13 is described as the final operating fire tower in the region. Unlike many remaining towers that consist mainly of an exposed platform, this one still has an enclosed cabin at the top. Previously, they investigated the Appalachian Mountains and believed something followed them back to their cabin.
Place.
There's another cabin too.
Oh, is there? Look at the forest. It's like fully surrounded by this forest too. I almost feel like we're even more protected. We're able to see everything from that place.
There's no escape once we get up there.
Oh.
True. It's kind of scary.
Can you see it in the sunroof?
Oh my
Yeah, I think so.
God. Dude, it's massive.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, dude, look at this place.
Pretty cool, man.
Man, it's
Bro.
so tall.
It is.
Dude.
Is there like some sort of room up there? Like, I've never even been to a fire tower, let alone heard of it.
This is the last operating fire tower in the entire region.
Yeah.
Most fire towers that are just standing is just like a flat.
What?
Supposedly we got a computer that we could work on.
Wait.
Whoa. What's that?
Whoa. What's happening? What is that? Go. Run.
Despite those earlier warnings, the team begins climbing the tall metal staircase toward the lookout cabin, positioned at the top of the ridge.
And something tells me whatever it is does not want to be found.
Dude, this is crazy. This is insane.
I have a feeling I think it's gonna break for
Bro,
us.
it's coming. It's a really bad problem.
Yeah, I know. Huge problem, guys.
What?
Huge problem.
Dude, there's something in the woods.
What do you mean?
It's coming to the friggin' tower.
What the hell is that? Go! Get inside! Get inside!
Get in. Come on.
What the hell, man? Oh my.
What was that? Whoa.
Hey guys, hi.
What's going on?
It looks like we finally made it.
Without warning, the entire structure starts shaking violently. At the same time, a large unidentified shape appears to move quietly through the dense tree line below.
Welcome to Fire Lookout Station 13. A little bit of feedback. For the next 24 hours, this cabin will be your home. Our above will be your station. If you haven't found it already, there should be an employee finder waiting for you on the table. Just go and take a quick look. Everything you need to know is inside. You have to make sure to follow all of the instructions to a T. That's what's going to keep you safe.
What is that noise?
Obviously, that's normal around here. I really would spend time worrying about it. So, there you go, guys. Before you do anything, head up the tower. If you have any questions, radio tower 12. Good luck.
Startled and breathing heavily, the group rushes into the small quarters and locks themselves inside. Heavy footsteps can then be heard directly outside the metal walls.
National Forest Region, Appalachian Lookout Operations.
Welcome to Fire Station Lookout 13. Thank you for accepting the temporary placement within Monongahela. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Observation region. Your assignment materials, station access information, and operating procedures have been prepared and included in this package. Please review all enclosed documents before entering the lookout tower, as your check-in, supply, and rest area. Additional equipment and reporting materials are located inside the lookout.
Pretty straightforward.
Yeah. And then 24-hour shift. Great.
Oh man, this is so intimidating.
You're assigned the Fire Station Lookout 13. Begins once you check in at the tower. Retrieve the tower key. Should be on the table.
Also a key.
Is there another table somewhere?
Nope. It says dining table or something.
Oh my god.
I don't see
What
it.
is this?
This is it.
Oh,
there it is.
Oh my god, bro, we're like stressing out.
It's like a escape room.
Believing they may now be trapped with whatever is moving around them in the darkness, the team quickly makes its way back down the mountain and leaves the area.
How is there no one up here, bro? We just heard someone. That doesn't make any sense.
I don't get it. Maybe we were just like
Bro, the bed is all messed up in there. Clearly somebody's here.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Maybe they're hiding. Maybe there's a roof on top of the roof. This is crazy. You can see how people would use this as a fire tower, that's for sure.
Yeah, you can see everything.
You can see time.
It's open.
Okay, let's go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Moment of truth.
The tower's height and metal frame could amplify vibrations and footsteps, making ordinary movement sound much closer or heavier. Still, the unidentified shape in the trees remains difficult to explain. In the comments, several viewers said they noticed someone in the background rocking their head back and forth. Others thought Marius appeared unusually disturbed after the camera was unplugged. What do you think was moving around Tower 13? On August 9th, 2026, YouTuber Jasko uploaded a video documenting a 24-hour overnight investigation with his friend Ben inside an abandoned property known as the Satanic Ritual House. The remote home is surrounded by a forest with a haunted reputation, and a violent exorcism reportedly took place there in 1999.
What is that? Bro. Come here. It's like music. Yeah. Actually, I'm probably gonna leave this open just in case we have to fucking run for our lives. Yeah. Good call. Here, I'll go first. Hello? Yo, why is the door non-centered? It fucking bothers me. It's coming from the living room. What is that? Oh, okay, stop. What? Hello? I was gonna say maybe it's the TV. This place doesn't have a TV. This place has like nothing. No electronics, like no nothing. Yeah. Very old style. Everything is wrong in this house. 1537, 107. I don't even have my phone, so over here. I guarantee you it's not even close to either of those. It's 8:30.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not close at all.
I'm gonna turn on my spirit box. All right, we have to figure out what the hell that is. That scared the shit out of me, undeniably.
Oh.
Okay. Spirits of this house, of this land. My name is Jasko.
Soon after entering the house, the pair begins experiencing strange activity. Instruments appear to produce sounds on their own, while an unexpected radio transmission suddenly comes through their spirit box.
I heard leave. Heard blood. Whose blood? The woman. Something.
Did someone... Can you confirm if anything happened in the bathtub? Yes. Oh my... You okay?
Yeah. Yo, I swear to God, I saw something in the mirror right when that happened.
What?
It looked like there was something taller than you in the mirror right when that fucking happened, Jazz, like right above you. It looked like a person, but like the face, Jazz, weird fucking reference. I'm not trying to make this silly. Attack on Titan, the main dude, when he turns into like the big monster and stuff, and he has like that weird fucking smile and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Swear to God, Jazz, that's what it looked. I feel like I'm losing my shit right now.
Later, while examining an old bathroom mirror, Ben becomes terrified after believing he sees a distorted and threatening shadowy face positioned directly behind Jasko's reflection.
Never figured you were. You want to bring you back to life?
Reverse exorcism.
Yeah, we'll bring you back. I'm gonna exorcise you. Just kidding.
Stop.
Anyways, all right, spirits. I need you to tell me what is haunting this place. Is it demonic? Is it something evil? Is it something residual that just won't leave? Help me out here. Help me share the story of this house. What is haunting this location? Use your energy into my device. Explain to me what is haunting this place.
Oh! Bro, I just seen the f***ing cabinet close.
No
the
way.
F***ing cabinet.
What the fuck? Holy shit.
There's no... That was that.
That's fucking crazy.
The situation becomes even more unsettling inside the master bedroom when a heavy cabinet door suddenly closes by itself right in front of them.
Okay, hold on. Don't move right now. I almost don't like... We asked our question. It said no. But now me and you have to consider something right now. What do we do? Because clearly, whatever we're communicating with isn't very nice, isn't very friendly, and at the same time is making itself... Can you at least prove to us that you're here? Can you give us some sort of sign to let us know that you are here with us? Can you play this device next to us again?
Oh, yeah, do that again.
The Calypso? What is it called?
Fuck! Oh, Jazz, just get back on. Get back on. Get back on. They're fucking with us. They're fucking with us.
Goodbye.
Don't unplug it. That scared the shit out of me, bro.
Bro, my heart.
During a Ouija board session, they ask whether they are safe inside the house. The planchette gives them a clear negative response, and moments later the spirit box suddenly blasts to life.
Are you okay?
I know, that was a death whistle?
The fell, yeah. It's
Holy
right behind
fuck.
you.
I'm
like freaking out because I feel like I'm like hearing all sorts of things and...
Yo, wait, hold on. What's that?
What's what? What's what?
You hear that?
Oh my god, what is that?
Hold on. What? It's like scratching, right?
Scratching on the walls. Ben, I'm scared out of my fucking mind right now, bro. What is that? Hello?
Can you tell me who that is? Fuck!
Ben!
Okay. Whoa, that was fucking... Okay, oh shit. Okay, hold up.
Fuck this, bro. I can fucking do this right now.
The fuck, bro?
As the investigation continues, aggressive scratching sounds begin coming from the bedroom walls. Frightened by the escalating activity, Jasko and Ben decide to leave the property before sunrise. In abandoned buildings, enclosed rooms and hard surfaces can distort or amplify sounds, making their source difficult to locate. However, that alone does not explain every event they experienced. Do you think all of these incidents had the same cause, or were several different things happening inside the house? On March 17, 2026, the YouTube channel Paranormal Discovery uploaded a video featuring solo traveler Lamar and his dog Kia, returning to an area of the Canadian Appalachians known for paranormal and cryptid reports. Lamar planned a simple overnight stay in his large green bell tent.
We are back in the Deadlands, back in Canada, and I do have to say, I've kind of been thinking to myself, I did do, like the night that we landed from Ireland, a quick drive with baby girl. I do have baby girl back there. I didn't really film anything, but I did notice when I did get back from Ireland, this place has a different vibe. Like, I don't know what it is. It could be the season change right now. Our snow is melting, but it's also pretty cold. Like, it's been mild, but it's cold. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just kind of a different vibe. I don't know. I don't know if it's negative. I don't know if it's positive, but I mean, we'll get into all of that haunted stuff in a bit. I'm trying to make my way back to one of my favorite areas. It's kind of like a mini lake. Like, it's not the Grand Lake that's like and I'm really hoping I can drive up there.
While making his way through the snowy and freezing terrain, Lamar noticed what appeared to be a transparent shadow moving quickly past his vehicle.
Saw something. What the f was that? That was the weirdest little shadowy... What the? That was weird. Like, that was trippy. That was like a transparent shadow. I just saw... What the... I'm not even playing with y'all right now. What? I was not expecting to see that. That went right into the left.
After setting up camp with an EcoFlow portable power station and preparing a warm salmon dinner, the atmosphere became increasingly unsettling. Strange noises resembling cats fighting were heard nearby, followed by a powerful animal screech coming from the darkness.
It's starting to become really weird all of a sudden. So right now it's pretty dark out. I think it just set not that long ago. But like the vibes right now are starting to become very, very hostile. Like I feel like something doesn't want me here. I don't know if that makes sense. Just hearing something. Hello? I really don't understand. Like, I was just chilling, not even filming, and all I heard was, I don't even know, like a cat fight. Like, just like a cat almost, but like just fighting, like the meow, meow, meow. Like, kind of like that. I don't know what's going on, but like, I'm actually freaked out. Now, nothing. Like, it literally just happened, like, over there.
Carrying a flashlight, Lamar followed a dark trail to investigate. As he moved farther along the path, he heard heavy footsteps, unexplained tracking sounds, and a clear whistle somewhere in the dark forest.
This is fucked up. Oh, this is actually fucked up. Okay, I'm going back. What is that? Dude, like, this is... What's there? Okay. I'm not getting a good vibe. I'm really not getting a good vibe, though.
Later that night, his alarm woke him. During a spirit box session, the device produced phrases that appeared to include the name Jack and the word demon while he remained inside the tent.
Oh, I put a timer on because I just wanted to get up, make sure the fire was good and everything was good. So far, it's looking good. It's kind of simmering right now. Damn. I'm tired, dude. Oh, man. Part of me wishes I didn't do that and wake up, but safety first, right? Safety go. And, yeah, I mean, since everything's good, I think, I don't know if I'll stay up for another half an hour and then go back to bed, but Q was like licking me. All I felt was like something licking me. I'm like, for a second there, my brain processed like what that was. I'm like kind of sleeping, but like half awake in a way.
My name is Jack.
Oh, okay. Holy! Damn, dude. I should not have woke up. I was like actually having a nice kind of... I don't know what to say right now. Parts of me feels like I should just be asleep right now. Other parts of me are like, yeah, no, stay up. There's something here.
After a restless night and disturbing dreams involving screaming figures among the treetops, Lamar and Kia packed their equipment at dawn and headed home, leaving the area behind.
Ah, that went by so freaking quick, man. That is my 6:33 alarm. Sorry, baby. Oh, we gotta switch the other way. I know, phone. Sorry, cat. This sucks, man. I had a dream that I was on a mountain and like things were screaming from below me. Like I was on a cliff and then I was looking down. Things were screaming, doing weird things, and like couldn't see anything. And I woke up. Like, I know this is different. I know I'm like, I didn't really do overly that much, but at the same time, I don't want to push it, right? But there will be videos where I'm like gonna go more in depth, but today's just not the day. So, you ready to go home, baby?
In dense forests, sound can reflect off terrain and trees making footsteps. Whistles or animal calls seem closer or come from a different direction. So what do you think Lamar was hearing around the camp that night? The Appalachian Mountains are known for Bigfoot and other strange legends, but some of their oldest mysteries may be hiding beneath the water. On December 21st, 2025, the YouTube channel Dead Appalachia uploaded a video following a cryptid researcher along the Tennessee River as he explored two lesser-known Appalachian legends.
It is here where we talk about our first river monster cryptid, the Tennessee Terror, around 20 to 25 feet long, with bluish yellow coloration and a powerful muscular body strong enough to, and according to some accounts, has a dog or horse-like head that's around 4 feet long. The earliest sighting took place in 1820 when Cherokee traders were traveling via boat when they saw the creature slithering its way through the waterways. They said it was 20 foot long. 2 years later, in 1822, a white settler named Buck Sutton, when he saw the terror rise out of the water before just staring him down. It didn't attack him and instead just plunged right down. Buck said that, again, it was blue and yellow and around 20 feet long. However, apparently this experience was so terrifying.
The first legend is the Tennessee Terror, described as a roughly 20-foot serpent with a horse-like head. Cherokee traders reportedly encountered the creature in 1820. Later stories claimed that witnesses, including Buck Sutton, Jin Winhan, and a fisherman named Frank, died within days of seeing it.
This body of water right here behind me are the remnants of a Cherokee village. Tellico Dam was built in 1970, a Native American settlement. So here in Tellico, Tennessee, along the Little Tennessee River, is where we meet our next maritime horror, the Dakwa. In the 1700s, the Cherokee of this land relied heavily on these riverways for food, travel, and as regional borders. Coa Creek is sometimes referred to by natives as Dakwa Place. Dakwa is the rough translation for the Cherokee word for well, and some Cherokee describe this not as a big-ass piece of tuna, a river spirit, an intelligent yet primordial entity. Now one day, a group of Cherokee braves was traveling in a canoe. The Dakwa rose out of the water and with its massive size, capsized their canoe.
The researcher then travels to Tellico, Tennessee, where Cherokee tradition tells of another river creature known as the Dakwa. According to the legend, it lived near the point where the Little Tennessee River meets Tellico Creek,
and plunged these Cherokee warriors deep into the murky depths. Quite hostile, especially when you get closer to this mouth of where the Little Tennessee River meets Toccoa Creek. Probably experiencing cold shock as they splashed around, the Dakwa quickly returned and swallowed one of the braves up in one chomp. But the Cherokee man was not down for the count just yet, as he was one of the bravest and most skilled of his tribe, sifting through the creature's stomach, knowing it wouldn't be long before he either smothered, and in his search he found some mussel shells that the Dakwa had swallowed, and these mussel shells had very sharp, came up to the surface, splashing and thrashing around in pain. The hunter was able to carve his way out, freeing himself.
One story tells of a group of Cherokee braves whose canoe was overturned by the creature. The Dakwa reportedly swallowed one of the men whole and carried him beneath the water while he remained alive inside its stomach.
Way in pain and fear. Having survived all this bullshit, the tribe named him a hero. The hunter escaped with his life. His hair was completely scalded off by the Dakwa's stomach acids, and his skin was bleached a pale.
Trapped inside the creature, the man found sharp mussel shells and used them to cut his way out. According to the legend, he survived, but his hair was gone, and his skin had turned extremely pale.
He found mussel shells in the insides. Catfish around here really do like mussels, so that part's kind of accurate. I think that it is a legend that the natives told their young to make them, respect the river on one of the biggest fish that we have here in Tennessee. And I only know the story on the surface level. If any of y'all are native...
Centuries later, stories of these creatures remain connected to the waterways, reflecting warnings passed down about respecting the river and never underestimating what could be beneath the surface. Legends like these can shape how local communities view dangerous rivers, reinforcing caution while keeping cultural stories alive across generations. Knowing these stories, would you still visit this part of the Tennessee River yourself? On March 14, 2025, the YouTube channel Beth's Midlife Adventure uploaded a video documenting Beth's stay in the Blood Mountain wilderness of Georgia. Her channel usually follows the slower and more peaceful side of solo van life, but this trip eventually took an unsettling turn.
Today on the Appalachian Trail, and I'm headed to Preacher's Rock. First time I've ever got a hike on the Appalachian Trail. It's been a dream of mine. I did some hiking on the Pacific Crest Trail. Everything is kind of dead right now, just because of the season. When I am hiking, it's definitely when I do most of my thinking at the same time, so it's like a healthy way to process things. But I just have a lot on my mind right now. It's a perfect way to kind of process through some of those thoughts. I've been down in the south. These Appalachian Mountains are getting me out of breath here. I'm used to the Sierra Nevadas on the west coast, so this is nothing, but it feels like a lot right now. Do you ever hold your breath on the trail when you pass by people so I don't hear how loud? I do that. I hold my breath and pretend I'm not dying.
That morning, Beth hiked along the Appalachian Trail toward Preacher's Rock, completing a route she had wanted to experience for years. The climb was more difficult than she expected, but the hike remained meaningful to her. The atmosphere changed after she returned to camp.
So something crazy kind of happened today. I was actually sitting in my van. I'm doing something called dispersed camping out in a wildlife management area where you're allowed to park, like it's public, and you can find one that's open and camp there legally. So I've been out here for a couple days. I've just been all by myself. This car parks behind me and a guy gets out. He literally walks into my campsite, like goes straight up to the creek. I'm like, why is he taking photos right in my campsite? The creek goes the whole way. There's tons of waterfalls. You don't need to come right into my campground. I'm actually sitting up on my bed working on my laptop. Well, then a second gentleman gets out of the car, like he's going to realize somebody's here because I'm obviously not sitting out. My chair is out there, my hammock is out there, not even 4 feet from the door of my van, yet they're walking in between my fire ring. I see him walk up to my front window where Apollo is sitting in the front seat, and he is looking in the window. You know, I'm right here working. He's right there in my window. It was so uncomfortable. My side window right here, my sliding door window, you know, there's all this wide open space. He comes up to the foot of my bed where my window is by my feet and is looking into the window. Why did I choose fight? And I did something I should not have done. But I went in there like, excuse me, can I help you? No, I am not going to take on 2 grown men by myself. I'm disappointed in myself.
The following day, 2 men parked behind her van and walked directly into her campsite. One of them placed a tripod inside the area, while the older man moved closer to her vehicle. He first looked through the front window and then approached the window beside Beth's bed. Beth eventually opened the door to confront them, but immediately felt that doing so may have been a mistake. The man explained that he was interested in her van conversion. Even after the men left, however, Beth remained uncomfortable, and the encounter continued to affect her later that night. Many viewers later felt that the men's behavior appeared more intrusive than simple curiosity. Their decision to enter her campsite, move close to the van, and repeatedly look through the windows raised concerns about why they had approached her in the first place. If you were camping alone and this happened to you, would you confront them or leave immediately? On October 15, 2019, the YouTube channel Larry Explores uploaded an investigation featuring Shane and his companion inside the notorious Screaming Woods. They entered the area to explore its disturbing legends, but as daylight began to fade, the forest quickly became far more unsettling.
Right, we've come along to Screaming Woods, and this is Shane. And light is fading, so we're going to get out there and check this place out. Okay, so we're now entering Screaming Woods in Kent. Shane's excited, I'm excited. It says go home on that tree, which is really nice. I'm not sure where people go exactly. There's a bit of a Discover Daring Wood, that's its official name. So should we take the White Walk?
Moving along the dense muddy trails with a PK meter and EMF detector, the pair immediately noticed the forest's heavy and unwelcoming atmosphere. The woods have also been historically associated with a large massacre in 1948.
Hold on, I'm just going to adjust this. This place looks awesome, and it's already given me that creepy feel. Look how dense these woods are. So we're going to head up this way. Today, this place genuinely feels... What feeling are you getting from this place?
Shit ton of mud on my feet.
Shit ton of mud.
We'll see.
We'll see. I can see why people would come here and think, you know, there's stuff going on. It's definitely got that sort of...
As they continued farther along the darkening trail, they began hearing distant howling and faint sounds that seemed like several people nearby, despite believing they were alone in the area.
I'm legit hearing... Did you hear that? It's like some howling... Did you hear that? Okay, there's like a weird noise. It's like a howling, like wind blowing through something sort of sound. These woods, there's something about these woods.
The meter then activated while Shane was standing away from it. Shortly afterward, a strange animal-like screech echoed from somewhere behind them in the darkness.
Yeah. Electromagnetic interference. First time he was next to me, so it's likely the same reasons. Maybe the phone's interfering a little bit. Right, there's a road over there. We're quite close to the road now. I don't know, do you want to...
Keep going, I guess.
Do you want to go deeper into the woods? No, you don't want to get lost, do you? I mean, you said you've got a few days next week to get possessed and Blair Witch.
It's the Blair Witch thing, right?
Yeah, we're going to do the whole Blair Witch here. I mean, if anything, this is a nice forest. It's very creepy feeling.
Probably because it's close to the road.
I feel a bit more. You're not near me. That wasn't me. His meter's going off again. And it's not near me. I'm standing back. I don't want to interfere. Yeah, that wasn't me that time.
Their cell signal eventually disappeared as visibility continued dropping. Becoming disoriented, they began wondering whether they were walking in circles while the disturbing wailing sounds continued around them.
What do you want to do? When we've got no signal, we're in the middle of the most haunted woods in the UK, lights fading.
Are you too close or what?
No, I'm over a metre away from you. I'll get further back.
You got signal now? Yeah, I take it?
No, I've got E. I don't think we're walking in the right direction. Look, I came quite far back there. I don't feel like this is the right direction. Yeah, I'm not feeling like we've walked far enough. We could get to the road and walk up the road.
That's what I'm saying. I know we're further this way on the road.
So we can either follow this path back through the woods, or...
You know, it's hard to say actually, because we did walk.
Do you want to go out onto the road?
I don't know.
I mean, the paths are marked in here. I mean, that looks like a major walkway up ahead. What do you want to do?
Well, I thought maybe we'd get back to the car and then we can maybe take another route, but...
I don't think we're far away from the car. That meter's going off a lot now. I'm going to keep my distance from you.
Raising or dropping any temperature either, though. I mean, you think it'd have something like that?
I mean, those past few times it's gone off, I haven't been close.
Yeah.
But I'm going to make sure I'm not close. I'm going to be here. Listen out for it. I feel like this path...
You want to go to the left?
I have no idea what I'm doing.
I have no idea what you're doing either.
Lights fading. We got a weird howly screamy sound behind us. I don't like that sound.
With little visibility, the pair relied largely on instinct to find their way back. Eventually, they reached the roadside and safely returned to their car, leaving Screaming Woods, with several unexplained sounds recorded during the investigation.
Okay, we're now heading in the right direction. We're on the road. This place is cool. It's cool. It needs a lot more exploration though. Outside of the woods, it goes a lot further in. Yeah, the whole time we were walking, we could hear a howly sort of sound, which I think I've caught on my phone. His meter was going off a few times. I'm not confident walking up this bit. Not on this corner. So yeah, we're on a busy road now. Heading back to the car. Don't want you getting squashed. Okay, we've made it back to the car. Safe. There was a noise, constantly, pretty much. Howly type sound at times when I wasn't near him. It's definitely a place to visit and a place to look at more. Currently that noise is unexplained. I'm hoping I got the audio. But yeah, we're going to leave it here as light has gone Can't see anything. We haven't got a decent torch on us at the moment.
Knowing what they experienced, would you return and explore deeper into Screaming Woods? That's all for tonight's video. Which encounter gave you chills? Let us know in the comments below. Got your own experience? We want to hear it. And whatever you do, don't miss what's coming next.